Hi, my name is David. I work for Loft. I'm the co-manager right there right now. It's a retail fashion place, and I've been working for retail since 16.
So where did you go to school?
I went to school at Rice University. I finished with biology, which has nothing to do with my retail experience right now.
Um, so why did you pick this career?
I started when I was 16, and there was always opportunity to grow, and I developed into management slowly and going up. Right now, it's like my safety net. It's all I know. I just graduated last semester, so I don't know if I'm going to go into that field.
Why do you like the loft?
I like Loft because of the culture it brings. It's not just selling clothes and wants for profit. It's really about building a culture in our community, making an impact in our lives. We like do St. Jude's. We have Vital Voices, different programs that go around the world, empowering women. And it's also fashion, making people more comfortable with themselves, inspiring them to do more, making feel like when you look good, you feel good, and you're able to do more.
And what kind of internships does the loft offer?
So we have a couple ones. One's called Vital Voices, where they send money to like villages or people with poverty, and they help them like educate them. They teach them something. That way they're able to, pick for themselves when they get older. Or we also have summer intern programs for high schools. So they like partner you up with like a leader, like a female leader, like in your community. And then we also have another summer intern program where it's for college students. Either you're a college senior or you just graduated college, and they put you up in home office. And it's more like they teach you about the retail aspect about it, the fashion merchandising part about it, or like the buying corporate about it. And it's like we've had a lot of people that go to the internships and they get hired because they have their background with their program that they studied, and they're able to get their experience about it. And if they like it and if they're good at it, they get hired.
I was told by my mom that like you also have like a program with textiles and stuff like that.
Yeah, so part of like the merchandising or the buying part of it, it's the technology also. So like what goes into the fit, like not everybody has the same body type. So they go into like the body shapes, or like does this fabric stretch more, or like how the construction of it's all made out of. Maybe it's like a nice silhouette, but the fabric won't go good with the pattern, or you can't really print that pattern on the fabric. So that's more the technology part of it, and that's included in the summer internship program.
Oh, okay. So it's not just like
it's not just one thing.
Merchandising.
No, yeah. So it's like
sewing and all that.
So it's like the construction piece, that's the technology. Then there's the buying piece, and that kind of goes together. Like it's like they want to buy that look, but how can they make it for our specific client?
And my mom also told me that that you guys like make like the jewelry that you make is made out of like this stone.
It's made out of semi-precious stones. And like when they came down here, the buyers, they asked us like what was honest feedback, because it's their job to get somebody that buys the item. If they make a poor decision buying an item and they sell it across all brands, the profit margin is not so high. So like semi-precious stones, yes, we sell a lot of semi-precious stones, but it's not marketed in it. And people think, oh, it's just plastic, it's a little bit expensive. But if you market semi-precious stones, it adds a little bit more value, and the price range isn't going to change, so people value it more, and it's easier to get that attention into the product, and they'll buy it more.
So what did you learn in merchandising?
Merchandising is different across all brands. You go to Nordstrom's and it's PC all over the place. They do have their brands, and they try to stuff the whole collection into one rack, as opposed to you go to a high-end place like Carolina Herrera, and like there's one of everything, but only one of everything. The whole wall might have like 2 items. Loft is a contemporary brand, so we do try to put more SKUs into it. And you have like different color stories, different collections throughout the year. You have maybe at one point you have all black, all white, into the same program right now. And what we learned about it is that you really have to like style it, because if you just throw it all over there, people are gonna go and they're not gonna really shop because it's not so inviting. It's like maybe going to the thrift store, like you really have to dig into it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you have to learn each and every product.
Yeah, you have, and then it's also product knowledge. Like you wouldn't put like all the denim in every single shop, where you can put it in one shop and maybe categorize like different pant fits, maybe the trouser, or like maybe a more wear to work section of the store. That way when somebody comes in, you tell them, they ask, oh, I need this for an office or an interview. Oh, let's go over here in this section. We also have something that we can pair up with different.
Oh yeah, because Nordstrom has different price points in each section.
Yeah.
So what would you describe your style?
My style, I am really basic. Sometimes like if I have a meeting or an interview, I do dress up. I used to work for The Limited, where I wore nothing but suits.
Oh yeah.
And that was kind of fun, like, but I had to be stylish. I couldn't just wear like a box suit, you know, just white and black. That's not really what the brand sells. Like they sell to like some like a higher position, or somebody that just works in an office and is dressed up as a suit, but not somebody that just like a security guard. So she really wants to be fashion about it. So when I learned over there is, you know, maybe wore some khakis and like a brown jacket, not just the whole thing, or maybe like a little scarf around the neck, cuff my pants or something like that. But right now, like Loft is really, it's really casual, like super casual. So I learned how to dress down. Maybe like a t-shirt, I'll put like a denim jacket over it, or I'll wear like super nice, fancy, shiny shoes, something to dress it up. But I'm like really basic overall.
So what is your role as a leader?
Co-manager, so it's a supporting role. There's a store manager, co-manager, sales leads, and then sales associate. So my job is to like pick up the pieces in between the sales associates, the management team, and the store manager. Store manager generally like implements a plan, and then I have to execute it, teach everybody about it, like coach in the moment, and it's overall like cultivating like cultivating a culture among the team that like really wants to inspire them, and, you know, lead by example and all that, so we can all succeed as together as a team.
So what's your plans in the future?
I really don't know.
Oh, you
I don't know. I mean, I always look for opportunity. I want to grow. Like I just said, I just graduated from college, so I don't know if I want to pursue that field that I finished, which took me forever,
Right.
or like, you know, pursue retail. That's what I know right now.
So what's your favorite designer?
Oscar de la Renta. I feel like he's like super classy. It's like well known everywhere. He doesn't just design women's gowns. He does like he did. Yeah, he passed away. Like men's suiting, men's casual wear. There's different like levels in the brand, where like just casual, formal, and then like all the everyday thing.
Did you go to his exhibition?
I did at the Museum of Fine Arts. I thought it was like really impressive. Like when you look at it on the mannequin, you really can't tell like it's amazing, but when you see the pictures of them, they're like really, really cool, and it like brings it to life.
Oh yeah. Yeah. When in person.
Did you go?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was
I
nice.
got to see. Well, it's interesting to see all the embroidery and all that.
Like all the things that go into it. It's just like a lot of detail.
Yeah, and then the different cultures he put into it.
Yeah.
So, what's the visual merchandising like at the Loft?
At Loft, so corporate in New York, it's a brand guide. And what they do is they put the collection where they want it to be. They show you how it wants to place. And when it comes to loft here at the store, so we do it depending on sell-through. Like maybe we sold that top, so we can't really expose it or make it the main focus in the shop. What we do is we get something part of that collection. Maybe that top came in a dress or a pant, that same pattern. We'll like make it that the focus. Or sometimes like we would completely have to change the collection. Maybe the collection like main focus is blue and it carries in red, but all the blue is sold out, so we make the main focus red. We try to keep all the pant sizes together. Like the skinny jeans, we wouldn't put it with all the skinny crop because it's a little bit more confusing for the client, so we want to make it a clear message. Also set the trend, so like the mannequin are a big focus of it. Like talking about mannequin, like what we learned about our client, she's not the same client everywhere. Like we have here at the Galleria, she's classic, basic, but she uses inspiration like maybe from the mannequins or the sales associates. So she's not scared of trying the new trends. She does go for maybe like the cardigan in every color. But when she sees like the off the shoulder and she sees that she can style it like the way that she would normally style it, then she's not scared of trying it. So we do lots of the trends. Like maybe we'll use a group of 3 and we'll put like the super trendy right in the front. We'll put like maybe the classic modern on the side, and we'll put like one that does a little bit of both on the neck on the other side. So she can see that we can style it the same way. We can use different things to style something the way she can know how to style it.
So do you freely put anything on the mannequin, or it has to be?
We do like go by the brand guide, but
brand
like
guide.
depending on sell-through, and like here at the Galleria, you would put more of the trendy things than you would at another store. Maybe like at the Rice Village location where I work. She's super classic. She wants the same top in every color. She's not really so much about the trend. She wants to be more comfortable in what she knows. So we don't really, we'll do like 1 or 2 mannequins with like the trend, like the off the shoulder, the super high waisted shorts or something like that. But most of the store is like the classic older style that you walk around and you see people, they're trending and they look really nice, but they're like classic. Like they'll wear, maybe they won't show as much, or they won't wear higher heels or something like that,
Yeah, like different cultures.
Yeah.
Each place that you go to.
Yeah, and then like the Galleria, of course, it's a trendier mall. Like they have every store in the and as opposed to Rice Village where you have just like New York and Company, and we have White Black House Market. Like we really don't have so much places where people really go and
try to get fashionable.
Exactly. Yeah.